What's good, YouTube? It's your girl Jasmine Alicia and welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be giving you guys a highly requested video on how I make my DIY Chebe Butter. So I'm not going to do too much talking. We're going to go ahead and jump right into this video. Okay, so what you're going to need is some Chebe Powder, some Shea Butter, and some type of carrier oil. Now the oils that I'm showing you guys here are just the oils that I just happen to have on hand, but use whatever oil you guys feel is best suited for your hair type. I'm just using what I already have. Okay, so now I'm going to measure out 4 grams of Chebe powder. Now for the oil phase, I'm going to add in each of my oils until I get to 113 grams. Now at some point my screen does cut off on my scale, so I had to assume that I added in 10 more grams, and that would have been 38 grams. And so I'm just going to add in the other oils until I get to 75, and that should bring me to about 113 grams. Okay, so we're now going to transfer the Chebe oil mixture into a pot. Now this is important to cook it on low heat because we want to extract the properties and benefits from the Chebe without destroying any of the benefits from the Chebe powder or the oils. Okay, so this next part you don't have to do right away because shea butter does not take long to melt at all, and we still have 3 hours to wait for the Chebe oil to infuse. So once you have emptied out your shea butter into a bowl, we're gonna sit this on a stove. Well, we're gonna do the double boil method. So you want to make sure this is on low heat as well, because again, we do not want to destroy the properties of the shea butter. So we are going to let this melt on low heat using the double boil method. Okay, so now it's time to strain our oil. I have this stocking cap over top of a liquid measuring cup. Now you can use a cheese strainer, but all I had was my stocking cap. So that's what I'm using. I'm using my wig cap to strain the oil. And I'm just pressing down on the cap, just making sure that I'm getting all the oil in there because we need all of the juices. And then we're going to take the stocking cap off and just squeeze the rest in there, making sure we're getting all of that. And this is how your oil should look. The color may vary depending on how much Chebe powder you use, but it should look something like this. Now you're just going to go ahead and pour it into your melted shea butter. And just go ahead and mix these two together. And then you're going to go ahead and take this over into your freezer and place it in there for 30 minutes. Okay, so me being me, I went to go take a shower and I left it in there for longer than 30 minutes. So I had to put it back on the stove to melt it down a little bit just to soften it before I can mix it. Okay, so this is how it's looking, and I'm gonna just go ahead and take my handheld blender and start whipping up the mixture. Now if you don't have a handheld blender, you actually don't have to do this step. Once you mix in the shea butter and the oil, you can pour it back into your container and let it naturally solidify, and you know it will still be just as good. This is just an extra step if you just are extra like me and you want to have like an actual whipped creamy mixture. But like I said, this step is completely not necessary, but you know, I just like the whipped butter because I actually, you know, I do this as a side hustle too. I'll be making the body butters and stuff like that. But yeah, so now we're just whipping it up. We're whipping it up, getting it nice and fluffy. Alright, so for storage, I'm just going to simply add it right back into the same container it came out of. You can use whatever container you want, but it just makes more sense to put it right back in the same container that it came in. You feel me? Go green. Reuse, reduce, and recycle. And there you have it. This is our finished product. Now, when it comes to using the actual Chebe powder, they say not to use it on your scalp, just for the shaft of your hair. And here I am getting ready to test it out on my skin. No, it didn't irritate my skin or nothing, but for safety reasons, just use it strictly for your hair. Okay, so I had enough shea butter to fill up another 8-ounce jar. Just know that it does double in size because you are adding oils and air to this mixture when you are whipping it. Okay, so I'm just doing a product comparison. These are both my Chebe Butters. This is the one I made last year, and it's more gray because I most likely use more Chebe powder versus this one. And last year when I first made my Chebe Butter, I really didn't know nothing about body butters and ingredients and how much to use. So that's why it's like a different color. But I mean, it still gives off the same benefits. As you can see, like I said, even if you don't whip it, it'll still come out creamy. So the gray one, I did not whip, I just poured it in. Alright guys, so that is the end of the video. Before we end this video, I will say this because I don't have a clip of me actually using the hair product, except for in my Flexi Rod hair set video. So if y'all want to see how I use it, you can check out that video. If you don't feel like checking out that video, then I'm gonna just let you know right here. So when you're using it, you want to use it as a sealant. So I'll give you an example. So after I finish washing my hair, I always oil my scalp, put leave-in conditioner, and then to seal like the shaft of my hair, to seal my ends, I use the Chebe butter. So that's how you use it. Use it as a sealant, to seal in everything, to lock in all the moisture, to top off the rest of everything else. That's how you want to use it. It's good for, like, you know, moisturizing your hair strands, strengthening your hair strands. It has so many benefits. It has so many benefits. I will definitely link them in the description for you guys. Getting a Chebe butter is like kind of like trying to modernize the way of using, like, incorporating Chebe into your hair regimen, because how it's really used is, if you've seen the Chebe powder, it's a powder. It looks like dirt pretty much, and they legit put that in their hair, braid their hair up. But as someone like me who likes to change up their hairstyles or do different things with my hair on a regular day-to-day basis, I had to figure out how can I incorporate this into my hair care regimen without having dirt in my hair. Yeah, that's the purpose of it. So I'll leave all information about, you know, more of the benefits of the Chebe, the benefits of Shea Butter. I'll leave all information that I can think of in the description for you guys. If you have any questions, make sure to leave them in the comment section for me. If you have any requests of any other videos that you guys would like to see, leave them in the comment section for me. Might I add, I am nobody's hair guru. I am not a cosmetologist. I'm just simply putting out information to the best of my understanding, just showing you guys what I do, how I use certain things, and that's just about it. So yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Did I say like, comment, subscribe? Yeah, like, comment, subscribe, turn on my post notifications so you can be notified when I drop another video, and I will see you guys in my next video. Peace.